Hi, my name's Courtney and I'll be talking about the effects that COVID-19 has had on mental health. Mental health has always been a major societal problem, but with the outbreak of COVID, the prevalence of mental health issues has significantly increased. Since the start of the pandemic, prevalence of anxiety and depression has increased and in some countries even doubled. Historical evidence proves the impact on mental health, as outbreaks of Ebola revealed widespread panic, anxiety, and depression. This is due to lockdown leading to unemployment, with 72% of businesses having less income as a result of COVID-19. Restrictions to services leading to increased substance use and risk of suicide, as well as isolation causing psychological problems, as individuals are separated from family and friends. The National Pandemic Mental Health and Wellbeing Response Plan aims to navigate through the pandemic with the mental health of Australians intact and with specific service responses. It focuses on at-risk groups, promoting protective factors and addressing their specific needs. For example, ensuring stronger connections between mental health and drug and alcohol service systems for those facing substance abuse. It also reduces the negative impacts of the pandemic in the short term and long term, whereas the Medicare Better Access to Pandemic Support provides rebates to those with pre-existing mental illness to access mental health professionals and care. It supports well-being during the pandemic through enhancing access to mental health services by helping cover the costs of this support, giving people easier access and more choice. For example, offering funding for video consultations. I believe the National Pandemic Mental Health and Wellbeing Response Plan would be the most effective as it addresses the needs of many at-risk groups, whereas the Better Access support only includes those with pre-existing mental illness. It creates equity by addressing the specific challenges to mental health and well-being associated with the pandemic and outlines the measures required to address them, as well as assisting well-being in the long term, including after the pandemic. Some recommendations to strengthen the plan would be addressing groups that live alone and are isolated, and also those that live in LGAs of concern, lifting restrictions for compassionate reasons, for example, seeing immediate family, extra support for those encountering severe mental health conditions, and access to services and Medicare rebates being funded by the government to avoid the burden of costs to the community. Thank you.